What up, everybody? It's Andre here from Quicks Monday. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about the 3 top mistakes that beginners make when trading crypto. Let's get into the video. First biggest mistake that beginner traders make, especially with crypto, is they trade emotionally. What I see happening is beginner traders, because I know I've made these mistakes before. They see the big green bar to the moon. Woo, we're making money. So they buy in when the price is high. They see 10, 20, 30% that it's already increased, and then they think to themselves, "Oh, maybe I can get in on some of these gains." But what happens is they buy at already a high price, and the instant they bought emotionally. They bought with greed and FOMO. The instant that happens, maybe they will make a couple dollars here and there as the move continues, but more than likely it'll come crashing down because all of the guys that already made their money are now selling into those new buyers. And the same vice versa. When you see a big red candle, everyone's fearful. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, I'm losing money." And then what happens is traders sell in the dips. You don't want to sell in the dips. You don't want to buy with huge upswings. You want to do the opposite. You want to buy when price is dipping down below, because that's when you can get an asset for cheap, and you want to sell at a high price because assuming you bought at a lower price, that's when you can make the most money possible. Buy the dip, let it rip. Don't forget it. Number 2, I see a lot of beginner traders make the mistake of entering a trade without a stop loss. You always need to have a stop loss whenever you enter a trade. The first thing you should think about actually is, where would I exit? If the trade does not go into my favor, where am I exiting? You need to have an exit strategy time and time again. Don't just think, "I'm just going to make this trade, I'm going to instantly make money." With that mindset, you're going to lose a lot of money and it's going to be extremely painful. Now, the third biggest mistake I see a lot of beginner traders make with crypto is they always enter trades without thinking about how much they could potentially lose. Their mindset is, how much can I potentially make? And that's very dangerous. Why? Because you start entering trades with too large of a position size because greed overcame you. And then what happens is the trade doesn't go in your favor. And then you're like, "Oh shit, I didn't plan for this. I don't have an exit strategy. What do? I'm losing so much money. Do I continue to hold or do I sell?" And what happens is sometimes, especially in crypto, because it's incredibly a volatile asset, the price whiplashes back and forth. So because you already have too big of a position size, then the trade starts to go against you temporarily in the short term, and you start seeing these big red numbers on the screen. You get scared. You're like, "Oh my god, I need to get out of this trade." And what happens is you start trading emotionally. You start selling on the dips, and that might be your mistake, right? The instant you sell in the dips, and then all of a sudden the price goes boom up to the upside. All right, this is something that is quite common, especially with a volatile asset class, and especially if you don't understand risk management and how to manage your trade position sizes properly, right? So you always got to think about, how much am I willing to lose? Because once you have that number set in your mind already, even if the trade goes up and down in whatever direction, you already know and you've already mentally prepared yourself to lose that amount of money. And that's it. If the trade continues in your favor, then it's just a plus on top of that. One of the best things to keep in mind is try to preserve your capital as long as possible. You want to play the long game. You want to have as much capital. Let me reiterate the point. You need to have enough shots to keep playing in this trading game, because you're not going to win every trade. You don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket. You want to be able to have this amount of money you can put in this shot in this trade idea. If you lose that trade idea, cool, no problem. I have another 10 shots that I can bang out. Okay, then I put another 2 shots in 2 different trade ideas. Maybe I win one, maybe I lose the other one. Perfect, no problem. I have another 7 shots, 8 shots left to go. That's how you want to think about trading. Trading is a long-term play. You don't want to think about just that one trade right now, because a lot of new traders, they fall into this mindset that they're just going to make 1 or 2 big trades and then they're going to make all this money. But what happens most of the time is they make that 1 or 2 big trades and they lose a lot of money, and they can't recover from that afterwards. And that's why the statistic is there. 95% of traders lose money. So yeah, keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. This is only my personal opinion, but this is what I found that new traders are having a lot of trouble with. It may take some time to master it, but trust me, if you master it, it's going to help your trading a lot more. You're going to see you're going to see a big difference in your P&Ls at the end of the month, at the end of the year, if you maintain that level of discipline with your risk. So that's going to wrap up for today. And if you guys like this kind of content, if you guys want to see more crypto updates, crypto charting, crypto trader mindsets, subscribe, comment in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.